This is Jeremy Sports Network coming to you live. Hey, you guys, the NBA Finals Game 4 is here tonight. And I'm all around excited. I'm definitely excited. The finals have been going exactly how I called the finals to go, even though I did have Cleveland winning one game. I had Golden State winning in five. But it looks as if Golden State right now is about to complete the sweep of the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. And the thing that stands out to me most, what a lot of people is not going to agree with me on, and I'm definitely going to be discussing this later on tonight on Fresh Perspective. If you guys tune in tonight and watch Fresh Perspective, you will know what it is that I'm actually going to say, which I'm going to go ahead and say it today. But question one, what I want to talk about definitely is, will Golden State complete the sweep tonight? Will they complete the sweep tonight? I mean, if they complete this sweep tonight, if Golden State was to do the unthinkable tonight and sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers, sweep LeBron James, who has been averaging nearly a triple-double in the playoffs, if they are to do that, you know what that means? They will go 16-0. They only lost one game since the month of March, right? So that's April, May, and June, I believe. Or yeah, it should be almost, yeah. I think they're like 30-1 in their last 31 games. This Golden State Warriors team is 30-1 in their last 31 games. They have the potential to go 32-1 and be perhaps arguably the best playoff team ever in NBA history that the NBA has ever seen throughout their entire NBA history. And to me, what's fascinating about this is the simple fact that, hey, you get an opportunity to see something that's great. A lot of people is up in the air with throwing out the whole questions and a debate on, has KD overseen LeBron James? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, Kevin Durant has not superseded LeBron James at all, period, because LeBron James is perhaps one of the best players we've seen since Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Uh, he's averaging nearly a triple double in the finals. He's been to the finals at least 7 times straight throughout his whole entire past. We could just say past the past 8 years. LeBron has been in 7 NBA finals, even though he's 3-4 in the finals, but he still has 3 championships. KD has 0 right now. LeBron James, not only does LeBron James have the championships, but look at LeBron James throughout his tenure. Kevin Durant has been to the finals only twice. His first time, who did he lose to? LeBron James. So how can you supersede someone when you're going to be tied with them? If you do win tonight, you'll be tied with him in the finals at 1 apiece. But look at what it is that you've done to get there. Now, I'm not knocking KD at all for him going to the Warriors, because I show people, if you really look at these players that the Warriors have, the Warriors built their team through the draft. They acquired Zaza Pachulia. They also acquire Kevin Durant, who is perhaps the second best player in the NBA. But Curry was drafted 7th. Klay was drafted 11th. Draymond 35th, making him a second-round pick, versus guys like J.R. Smith, who was picked 4th, or Tristan Thompson, who was picked 4th. All those guys, Cleveland, everybody that's in Cleveland starting 5 was drafted no later than, I would say, probably the 8th round. I mean, not the 8th round, the 8th pick. But we want to say that Golden State is the super team? No, not going to say that. Not going to say that at all. I'm just going to say that they are a really good team. If you want to call them a super team, then by any means you can call them a super team. But what's not super to me is what it is that they've done. What's super to me was like when you put together LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, like that's doing something super. KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, that's doing something super. And then when I said about Wade, Bosh, and LeBron James, they go and acquire Ray Allen, which made them even better, right? But talking about this game in particular and who it is that I think is going to win, I think Golden State is going to taste uh, history tonight. I believe so. Reason why I say that is because they look poised, they look ready. Cleveland is going to do everything they can to defend their homeland. They are going to be amazing across the board. I see nothing but greatness on tonight. I believe Kyrie is going to show up big time like he did in Game 3. I believe LeBron James is going to show up, and I believe some of those guys are going to knock down shots like J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, Channing Frye. You know, this is an opportunity. Kyle Korver. This is an opportunity for those guys to step up tonight, and I believe that they will make it a ball game, and I think it's going to take some more heroics like it did on Game 3 in order for Golden State to capture their title. And if they do capture the title, they will go 16-0, being the first team in NBA history to ever go 16-0 in the playoffs, undefeated in the playoffs, sweeping LeBron James. This could possibly, arguably, put them right there as one of the best teams ever. Now, tonight, we're going to talk about who is going to win MVP. Now, who's going to win MVP? To me, a lot of people saying, oh, it should be Kevin Durant. Then you got Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. Well, it's tricky because I'm going to give it to you guys at Jeremy Sports Network first on who I feel is going to win MVP. And I feel as though it should be Stephen Curry who should win MVP. And people are saying, well, why? Why should it be Steph? You know, what is it that Steph is doing? Steph is averaging 28 points per game with 9 rebounds and 9 assists. Steph is averaging almost a triple-double in the playoffs. Not the playoffs, in the finals, I mean. KD's averaging 34. He's like 34, 6 and 6 or something like that. But you have what matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys exactly what it is that KD is averaging in the finals. And Kevin Durant is averaging 34, 10 and 6. I'm sorry, he's 34, 10 and 6. And you have Stephen Curry, who is 28, 9 and 9. 28, 9 and 9. He's averaging almost a triple-double. And he's leading the team in steals with two steals per game. So I don't see why is it profound, as someone had tagged me in the post. I don't see how is it that profound that Steph Curry should not be MVP. Like, what is the reason why Steph can't be MVP? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, that does not make any kind of sense to me at all when you say, oh, well, Steph shouldn't be MVP at all because you have KD who has hit a big time shot. Well, that's okay that KD hit a big time shot. I don't have a problem with KD hitting a big time shot or KD averaging 34 points per game. I don't have a problem with that. Even though he scored more points throughout the finals with 102. and he's been more efficient across the board. Yes, he has. Was shooting over 56% from the field, but and 52% from the 3-point line. From the 3-point line, but Steph has been 100% from the free throw line, shooting 44% from the field, 48% from the 3-point line. But to me, what's standing out is that we saw Steph in the finals last year. We saw Steph not be able to bring something to the table. Well, he brought everything to the table, but we seen Steph not show up when we wanted Steph to show up on last year. We seen that from Steph. We already knew what we was getting from KD when they acquired Kevin Durant. But to see what Stephen Curry has done up until this point throughout this whole entire finals, to me, he is most deserving being the leader of that team, the head of that team, Steph Curry, who's already had a championship, who is the only unanimous MVP in the history of the NBA, should be the finals MVP this year. Now, when you go back to the first time they played Cleveland, they gave it to Andre Iguodala because of what Iguodala was doing defensively against LeBron James. Even though LeBron James was still stacking up the stat line, but still they gave it to Andre Iguodala. So what makes it easy or what makes it profound, put it like that, what makes it profound that Steph Curry can't win finals MVP this year? To me, I just don't understand that. Why does it have to be something that's out there? You know what I mean? And that's the level of basketball that we've been wanting to see from Stephen Curry in this finals. We wanted Steph to step up, and he did just that. Klay Thompson averaging 19 points per game with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Klay has been there. He's doing what Klay is supposed to do. He's now knocking down those shots, and he's been able to see the basket. And who knows, Klay could have one of the biggest games of his career tonight in closing out this series. Klay is my X factor for this series on closing out this series on tonight. So we got about 2 minutes to go before game time, and I wanted to dig into something else real quick before we let you go. We got about a minute left. I want everybody who is tuning in tonight, watching the game, definitely go and follow Jeremy Sports Network on Facebook, and also follow Jeremy Flanagan on Facebook, and on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, we want to have a live chat feed going on Twitter. My name is Fresh P Blueprint. That's PHRESH Blueprint, and you'll definitely find me on Twitter as well. We'll be tweeting throughout the whole entire game. Follow me, and we will definitely bring what it is that we talked about in the feed into the show on tonight to discuss the winner of tonight's game 4. Will Golden State take history and be the first team ever to complete a sweep in the finals and go 16-0? And will Stephen Curry be finals MVP, or will they go ahead and give it to we'll say the people's favorite, Kevin Durant? It remains to be seen. This is Jeremy Sports Network. Hey, you guys, tune in tonight. This is going to be a wonderful NBA Finals, very wonderful NBA Finals, and we look forward to everything that is going to be happening and taking place on tonight. And so, hey, tune in. This is Jeremy Sports Network signing out. Peace. Those of you who are remaining on, we're gonna have the live chat going right now. Definitely have the live chat going so that you all can be able to tune in and be a part of the live chat that is going on right now on the page for this game. This is a big time game. This is an opportunity for LeBron James to make a statement. This is also an opportunity for Kevin Durant and Steph Curry to make a statement as well. So drop everything in the live chat right now. This is Jeremy Sports Network. We are definitely signing out on this one, but we will be a part of the live chat feed. We're out. Peace.